causing the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it.
All right then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my...
Yes, you're...
And I'd have to
Oh? Why do you think that...
If we've actually... Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself.
Right! They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything! It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy.
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of the force, angle, and entry point of... It's just as they...
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve...
People often say that a camera's photo... The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the Whew! I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, but at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime. Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new idea? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately. Huh? Leaving the city? You're right! It's Paimon can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other How about we go back and ask Nahida?
You're back early today. Did you...
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome... But you two...
It is true that...
Really? That's kinda strange.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Our memories are back! About that... Well...
Traveler, aside from your memories that were... Listen to it and you'll...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be... It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's go!
Why can't we leave the city? What?
Don't ask me.
I have a
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the academia already... Let's go and... Hello, sir. What?
Here we go. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't... This is a good spot. And the guard... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much. Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as... And please... Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
calm down. He's here now.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Okay, Paimon. I see.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way!
What's your perspective, traveler? You sure? I guess that...
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased? Really, but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message?
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to... Well...
Yep!
I'm done. Here you go.
What?
You need...
To mix?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages.
We'll never know until we try. At least we... Let's go then. Let's explore. Okay. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside. But
There's another part.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other, absorbed by some... Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
why did the...
Probably because...
Oh, right.
The message.
After the beep.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could...
My impression is that each day in this samsara...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over... So no matter...
Wow, the Archon War, huh? Do you want some alone time to think?
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know!
You're back! Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival? Okay.
Okay, Nahida. That doesn't sound right. We've already experienced. That doesn't sound. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. Those spaces remind me. That doesn't sound right. The moon, That doesn't sound. People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha still... And those spaces with no human presence? Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one...
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate? It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
Oh, okay. Those dream... But is stealing everyone's...
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words...
So in other... Paimon remembers her saying that the real story is that the sages from...
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the...
That doesn't sound right. Those spaces kept disappearing before. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But is...
Correct. Their disembodied consciousness is known as any of the why people wake up.
So, this is like a
Very...
Okay.
Alright, last question.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation.
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're... On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more... You ask, now that you know... Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Your notion of reality, that's why I could only give you... I know, right?
What? Even you don't know the reason?
The Academe Traveler, do you...
Okay, Nahida said... That doesn't sound right. Those spaces remind... That doesn't sound... The Grand Sage...
Celebrate the birth... Could it... Firstly. Second, that's because people don't remember their... So whenever...
That reminds Paimon. Traveler
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro. Meanwhile, deceiving the... After we end the Sub-Zero's festivals...
How can this...
In the end, I'm just the moon.
A sun? Oh, we're out of...
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
Good morning, Nahida. Hey, what's wrong, Nahida?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't...
She's actually the real Dunyar, so another
But personality...
puppets are you know.
Dunyarzad...
Yes, I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real... I couldn't even save her.
Please don't be... Don't be like...
To prevent more
Great, but...
Although that means...
Huh?
Well, which means... Imagine it like when However, the dream will... But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how... Find some...
How are we going... And even if we... After all...
It's extreme... As for...
Out of town?
Yes. Narian...
She was such a good person. Was such... Yeah, but... Paimon's wondering... Do you... Huh. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flap. Let's go at...
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine.
An experiment.
Could you... make a wish?
You want me to...
Less questions!
Okay, my wish.
Oh,
I noticed her. She just... I've also...
so...
When she played... What she didn't realize was that... Okay, yeah, okay. I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eye. Oh,
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but... nice try, you.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dun...
My lady.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when... Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you. You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up? Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got...
That's close enough.
a new punch lucky today?
Here! Following thunder!
Flag fly!
Jungle.
Observe! Your grand finale!
No more tricks up your sleeve.
Take this!
Up and away! Swift as the swallow.
No more tricks up your sleeve. Need
Yes. Closing in. Flags up. And leap.
Lightning flash!
Butterfly.
Take this!
Ills be gone. Closing in.
Here!
Let's dance.
I'll be back.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Junior's... Oh, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before... She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She put... Yeah. This is the place. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's... This was only a temp... Should we open... Wow. Even though she was... She must have... If we hadn't... But now that we know... Hey! Where are you up? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is...
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
If you continue to resist, the Grand Sa-
Oh...
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage.
Traveler.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested... Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this. So they're just...
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Yes.
That beautiful shade of purple.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct?
Yeah. What's... huh? You guys are... Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. Purple Body, it's just like... So when you saw the flower... But if we went... How should we...
Am I dreaming?
Huh? Wrong guess! As far as you...
Yeah, but...
Ooh,
Yep. His piety... All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage. As if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated after who knows afterward, the Dendro Arc. His wife, in the end?
So, the...
Yes.
Paimon understands where you're coming...
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the Dance of Sub-Zerus.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head. Paimon, the Sub-Zero. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara? Quick, take off your Akasha terminal. She's not in her room. What happened? Huh?
Well done, and thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing.
I'm sorry, who are... Oh, a traveler, Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the Dance of Sub-Zerus.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon and...
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the traveler's favorite bench?
about...
Among the count, once juniors, such as where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment too soon.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
At the Avidity...
You also...
Yeah!
As you two probably...
A message?
King Deshret?
Okay, so...
I still... Greater Lord... Many devote... But I believe...
So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? But...
The Traveler wasn't affected after... No. This puzzle has life and death at stake. Got it.
Oh, and go and get some sleep.
I see.
We've spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from her. Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go.
Ad Astra Avisask. We meet again, you two.
Hi, Catherine. Do you have any commissions for us today?
Commissions, huh? Let me think. Oh, how about this? Please attend the Academia's Academic Symposium this afternoon and recite a love poem on stage.
Wait, say what now?
And if possible, please also use your camera to capture the reaction of the audience upon finishing the poem.
Huh? What kind of commission is that?
I see. It appears that you're not interested in this commission. In that case, please go to Port Armos and convince the Eremites there to spend some time volunteering at the local orphanage.
Hey, that's not any better.
I'm sure the mercenaries... Oh, the commissioner? Well, actually, I just wanted to see the two of you in action.
Was it so obvious? I was hoping you would actually take one of those commissions. That kind of chance to observe humans doesn't come by often.
Ah, so it's Nahida. Paimon just knew Catherine wouldn't crack those kinds of jokes. When did you get into her head? So it's been you?
Yes. I've been sleeping ever since we parted ways, and I even had a really, really long dream. It was another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival, except it was a happy one. In my dream, I was sitting in the middle of a flower terrace, and everyone in Sumeru City was holding hands as they danced in circles around me. They danced round and round, and everyone looked really happy. I also got to sit on a gigantic flower carriage. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, raised me really, really high above the ground, and I was throwing an endless amount of Yalda candies at the children.
You know, Nahida, Maybe your dream is how the Sub-Zero's festival really should be. It's meant to be a joyous time where everyone gets together to celebrate your birthday.
Huh? Wasn't I describing a really happy dream? Why are you both looking at me like that? Wait, could this be an example of the emotion known as pity?
No, we aren't pitying you. That would only make everything worse. We just don't want you to feel too sad. By the way, have you had a chance to visit Dunyarzad? How's she doing? The Homiyanis haven't allowed any visitors after the festival, so we haven't been able to check on her.
Yes, I paid her a visit right after I woke up. She was resting at the time. Her condition is stabilized. However, since Elazar is a manifestation of the withering on the human body, we can only cure it by finding a way to take care of Irminsul's own withering. But for the moment, our top focus should still be figuring out what the sages are up to and what they're planning.
Right. Who knows what'll happen if they manage to pull off another scheme like the Samsara of the Sub-Zero's festival?
So our first priority should...
Oh!
Let's continue our...
Okay.
Actually, I... No way, that's...
You mean...
No, doing that with...
That's a good...
We're in the dark as of now. Since we still don't know anything about their goals. After all... I've already tried that. It seems that...
Have you already... Nahida.
According to...
Okay.
Well, then I should find...
You're saying we should... Oh!
Actually...
Sitar. We ran in... Paimon's...
She was born...
Oh,
The name Sitar. Later on, soon after, the star began to... But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
From the sound of... But she...
Indeed, she's suppressing a lot of guilt. But before she realized it, she had already... Right. That way, from my path tomorrow after to prepare. This should be Sataria's favorite fortune. No.
Talking's...
My poor lost lambs. Have you become the divine?
Huh?
Shh.
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Health prospects. Oh, the gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for... Many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination?
Is that so?
If you were...
Is this another...
Yep. It belongs to a king. When I start
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came.
Oh,
Speaking of,
I suppose after that.
That's nice.
Oh, no, not anymore. A few years back, he felt.
I see. We wish I'll have someone.
No problem.
This should be our final stop. Sataria's always thinking of this restaurant.
Nahida.
It's my duty to protect Samir.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before. Huh? If I recall. After all, but. What an So this.
That's right.
I see.
So, was that
Sataria, I remember you. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fake.
Oh! Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages.
Well, King Dashret is long gone. And Sataria is also too smart to. If we simply. But.
So,
Yep. As long as. Exactly.
huh?
That's no. Although I've been observing humans for a while, I've never been good at.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
If it.
Yeah.
Alright.